This is the story of a woman so desperate to save her bowling alley, she'll do just about anything. This is the Great Bikini Bowling Bash. I'm Jay Harangue and I talk about soft porn and stalker movies.
You should subscribe.
This is Candy, she runs the place. Jen, who works in the cafe, and Matt, a regular customer.
Speaking of regular customers, isn't Lucy in here normally about this time?
Matt has a crush on Lucy, but unfortunately for him, she's on a date with someone off the internet. It looks like the date's going well, but after Travis has got what he came for...
I got to go.
Oh.
But I'll call you, okay?
Bye, Travis.
Good night, Lori.
It's Lucy.
Back at the bowling alley, Jen's like, Candy, don't you want to sell this place and get out of town?
I could never leave. My pop built this place with his bare hands.
Lucy walks in and they're like, oh, how did the date go, Lucy? She's like, it was awful.
If you can't find a decent guy on the internet, where can you find one?
Why do you sound so desperate?
Enter Mr. Grabowski.
Good evening, Candy.
Mr. Grabowski.
He's the landlord and there's some bad news. A hotshot real estate developer wants to buy the property and then turn it into a shopping centre. So Candy needs to be out by the end of the month.
Oh, dear.
Candy's decided to call her boyfriend Frank because he's going to law school. She goes to Frank and he says, don't worry, I'll sort all this out.
I'm just really glad that you work pro bono.
And then they bang. Back at the alley, Jen and Lucy are discussing ways that Candy may be able to buy the property herself, but she doesn't have any money, so they decide to do a fundraiser.
Why not have a bowling competition? Chicks in bikinis, bowling.
Lucy's like, that's such a good idea. Jen's like, thanks, and then they bang. After they're finished, they decide to text Candy about their idea. Candy's still at Frank's, and after looking at the lease, Frank tells Candy that if Grabowski sells the property, her lease is null and void.
Null and void? That's what he said.
Poor thing.
Candy cheers up when she gets the text as she really likes the idea.
I can see it now. The Great Bikini Bowling Bash.
So here we go. It's underway and it's going really well. People are desperate to hand money over for something. The crowd are loving it, especially this guy. So how much has this all brought in?
$5,485.
But the property is going to cost $3 million.
$3 million?
Yes.
Incredible that they only thought to ask this now. And just how much did they think they were going to make? Not including them. There were about 10 people there and one of them was Mr. Grabowski. Anyway, it's okay because Matt has another idea. Troy Smith, who's an Olympic gold medalist, multi-millionaire and top bowler in the world, learned how to bowl in this very alley.
Yep.
So it's easy. Jen will just go to the TV studio where he's doing a talk show and convince him to hand over $3 million.
Well, that makes sense.
Really? No.
So she gets into his dressing room and explains what's going on. He's like, how much does Candy need? And Jen's like, oh, just $3 million. He's like, yeah, that's too much money, sorry. Jen's like, surely there's something I can do to persuade you. And then they bang. So Jen's back at the alley with Troy Smith. Troy seems pretty taken by the women, but not so much with Matt.
Hi, Troy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, whatever.
God, that's gotta hurt.
It looks like Troy is going to save the alley.
Sorry, folks, can't help you.
What?
Please, Troy.
No, but we could discuss it in my dressing room.
You're not good enough for her.
All right, everybody. Thanks for the trip down memory lane.
But Candy has another idea. She suggests a bowl-off between herself and Troy in 2 weeks' time. If he wins, he gets to have sex with her. If she wins, she gets $3 million.
Come again?
Now that doesn't sound particularly fair to me, and it doesn't to Troy either. He says, okay, but raise the stakes. Me against you three girls, and if I win, all three of you at the same time.
Men would die for this opportunity.
She's like, fine, but only if you bowl left-handed, and he agrees.
So I guess I'll see you girls on bowling day.
They're like, oh God, we're never going to beat Troy Smith.
Don't worry, ladies. You'll win. I'll train you.
You?
Wow.
So Matt has 2 weeks to train the girls to beat Troy. So we get this montage of them improving. Obviously there's bits falling out everywhere, but that's to be expected. Lucy is really grateful for Matt's help, so she asks him back to her apartment and tells him that she's really impressed with how good a bowling coach he is. And then they bang. It's the night before the big bowl-off and Jen and Candy are talking about Troy. Candy says she's stressed, so Jen gives her a massage. And then they bang.
Well, ladies, I've arrived.
So here we go. Troy and the girls get all strikes and it's come down to the final frame.
Okay, so tie. The girls are the winner. Candy has to bowl 3 strikes in a row on the final frame to force a tie.
But Troy wants to up the stakes again. If he loses, he'll buy the place for her and give her $1 million to fix it up. But he has to be able to bowl the last frame right-handed. Candy agrees, so it's Troy against Candy. Candy bowls one strike, then another, so only one more needed. But uh-oh. So Troy now just needs to bowl 3 strikes.
And you girls will be having the time of your lives.
So he gets the first 2 strikes and is just about to throw his final ball when...
Wait. Good luck.
Well, guess I just bought a bowling alley.
So they all go and celebrate in the bar, and Matt and Lucy tell the others that they're getting married tonight.
Isn't that a little soon?
No, it's not.
Anyway.
In the morning, after Jen is finished having sex with Candy and Frank,
Hey,
You're still here.
yeah,
Why'd you throw the game?
even the champ can make a mistake.
Well, you're not making a mistake now.
and that's the end of the film. So until next time, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out this other video. Thank you.